So we will try to meditate a little bit together, a few minutes, and then explore some Dhamma. So try to find a comfortable position where your body will be straight and also relaxed. And also you may release your mind, relax any tension, worries, or thinking about future. Just let go of it. For now it doesn't matter, it's not important now. Just pay attention to what's happening right now. Maybe how your arms touch legs, these sensations. Maybe the wind or fan blowing. Or maybe some itching or pain in body. Just notice whatever sensations you experience. And try to know them just as sensations. Not try to give any story about this. Just experience. It can be any sense, hearing, maybe even seeing if your eyes is open. So just in experience, try to have only experience. So we will try to keep this attitude of presence in present moment throughout all the day, throughout any activity that you do. There are now some Dhamma discussion. Actually, when you keep your presence while you attending on some Dhamma topic, it's much bigger, much higher chance that this Dhamma would penetrate something much deeper, rather than when it's come only on intellectual level. With presence, with samadhi, there's big chance that it can be fruitful for some insight. Okay. So maybe some of you remember last week we start one gatha from Udāna, and we did only the first two lines of that gatha. So maybe we will try today finish this gatha. So I will remind you a little bit. So it was a sutta about praise or blame, about respect, how to deal with respect. And it starts like, in a village or in a wilderness, a person has been touched by pleasant or unpleasant experience. So there's some vedana, right? Some sukha vedana or dukkha vedana. And he does not take it as a self, or does not take it as a belonging to another. So he does not take it as a personal things, not try to not identify maybe with this, or take it as mine, I can control it, or he neither take it as belonging to someone else. So when he hear experience, okay, this noise made by this person, or this sounds, or this this form belong to this person. So this how we can understand that experience we appropriate for ourselves, and we may appropriate for another. Like, it's my experience, it's your experience, or it's my experience of you. Okay. This we discussed. And the next line, Husanti passa upadim paticca. So the contact is touches because of upadi, because of appropriation or attachment. So again, it's in Pali, it's like passa pusati. So it's the same words, just one is a noun, like going, and another is verb, go. So going goes. It's like contact is touches. Something what have a nature to, the contact contacts. Maybe that would be the best literal translation. So what it means, and because of upadi, because of appropriation, it means like, because we know contact anyway would happen. Like once we have experience, we touched by whatever sixth sense basis, whatever happening, the contact is happening there. Since we have this body and mind, there would be contact. It's unavoidable. But then Buddha say contact touch because of upadi, because of appropriation, because I take things as mine. I take things like belonging to me. It's my things, or I am this. So all this kind of appropriation and contact happening because of this appropriation. This, if you take it literally, like, and the next line, for one who does not have appropriation, contact does not touch. Or literally, how the contact may touch one who does not take any appropriation or not attached to things. So first you read this and say, how contact may not touch. Contact, it's the nature of contact. It's a definition of contact. It touches. And first things you like, we may reflect that maybe it speak about Arahant after his parinibbana. So now we have this body. We cannot avoid contact, and we cannot avoid suffering. I mean, we can reduce it, of course, but if we practice well, properly, then there would be no future rebirth, and contact would not touch in future. So this more like long-term perspective. And it's wonderful to aspire on this, but also I think in this sutta we may see something more relevant to our life, what we can practice and right now experience some benefit. So we may take it figuratively, that contact may, in English sometimes we say, it's touch me, like this experience always was very touchy. So this is, I believe in Pali it means also similar things, that something what you take it very deeply or very seriously, and they say it touch you. But they say, and it totally makes sense, if you take something as personal or appropriate experience, then if something happening, experience change, pleasant experience change to unpleasant, or unpleasant experience arise just from nowhere, it touch you, like you take it, it's my feelings, I don't want this. If I believe that these feelings is mine, I want my feelings is ideal, I would always have heavenly food and like lodging or whatever, so because it's my experience, I want good things. And also if something belongs to my family, for example, my children, I want my children the best for sure. I want them bring me only happiness. I want them like treat me properly and listen me and all these kinds of things. So, but if I don't take things as mine, like again, it doesn't mean that I have to abandon, like get rid of my child or something like this. He's still around. I still take care about him. Just I understand that these things are a lot of causes and conditions involved in all experience what we have. And even if I wish the best for my child, I'm not responsible for his happiness in a way. I can do my best and like I can strive and he can strive, but in the end he obtains the result of his karma. I can help him in a way, and this is his good karma, that he have a good father or mother. But all these kind of mistakes or danger in life or whatever, sometimes someone say even it's good for a child experience some challenge, otherwise how you can grow. Like a lot of examples in the world when mother just protect the child up to her end of the life, like he already grown up and he need to do his personal decision and like get his personal lessons, but mother still want to protect him. No, like, you know, I want to protect you. So sometimes maybe he need experience this suffering, whatever is waiting him, and through this he learns, through this he grows. It would be in a way wisdom and also act of letting go of a parent. Okay, I did my part best, I give him education or whatever, and just let go. And yeah, like if I can, of course I help in future, but let go of appropriation. This is mine, this is belonging only to me, this bring me suffering and bring suffering to him also. Everyone suffer. Just, yeah. So maybe another example can be like family, and there's a father in the family, or the most senior person who sees the full picture, who understands a little bit more just than one experience of one person. And the son, let's say, like middle son, he made a mistake, some whatever mistake, and he already confessed with father. He come and so, you know, like it was a bad things, and like, please forgive me, I learned from this mistake. And father understand, okay, this person like made a mistake and now he learning, but because he see a full picture, he see it's very important to bring it up on the family gathering, because other junior members of like younger son or sisters or whatever, they may learn from this experience as well, because it's benefit. It's good. It's a good example, and revealing this good example in face of whole family may prevent some future mistakes happening, because he also care how his children would like represent him in case of like when the whole family goes somewhere. Like usually people judge the family how children behave, like all these kind of things. I mean many things, of course. And so father, he responsible for this. He see whole picture and he understand. Okay, I bring it up on the table now for the whole family. This like middle child, of course he would experience suffering, because now I have to bring his name and like situation, and of course he feels shame. But I do it for the benefit of the family. It's important things to do. And so in this case, like this son, if he would take things as mine, he appropriate things. It's my experience, it's my mistake, I did this, I'm bad. Then of course he suffer whenever they bring up the situation, and he suffer when like all family would know about this, and he hear about this. Oh, they think about me, they blame me. So that should start from the blame or praise. How deal with blame or praise? And if we take things as, of course, it would be dukkha vedana, painful feelings or unpleasant feelings. This cannot be avoided. Like in example of this son, he would experience unpleasant feelings. So it's unavoidable. But how he reacts on this, it's his choice. If he ideally with wisdom, he sees the whole picture and he understands why father do this, and he may even contribute. He may even on this gathering, he may do his best actually, describe the situation, describe the pros and cons of like whatever experience he had, and try to from his experience advise the like junior members of his family. Or he may totally close and say no, I'm bad, you know, or cry, something like this. So from this experience he would suffer and no one else benefit, and then father would feel even worse. Feel, oh yeah, it was necessary to do, but it was so painful. So for him it would be much more difficult to do. So again, like if we take things as just experience, arise and pass away, just pleasant or unpleasant, or even neutral, if like your sensitivity of mindfulness is good enough to notice that neither pleasant nor painful, and it would be much more. At the beginning it may feel like it would be dry. Like whenever maybe you heard many times, it's famous Bahya Sutta. They say in the seeing there is only seeing, in the hearing only hearing, in the touching, smelling or whatever, only this experience, in thinking only thinking. So meaning to say not to add something to experience, not to proliferate, not to identify with experience, my experience, or like I want to change experience, I want to have it or I want to push it away. So don't do this. And when I first hear it, it sounds dry, yeah? Like, what is this? I like proliferation, you know? I like see things and just imagine create a castle from they call it, create a castle from clouds, you know? From nothing you create something and then you enjoy, you play with this, you like, oh, it would be nice there, it would be nice here. But it's the pleasure from this proliferation. It's come only from lack of mindfulness, I would say. Because if you're really mindful, while I proliferate, there is a tension in the mind. There is a tension, like especially if you proliferate about some sensual object, what you like to taste or experience. It's building, and the tension is building. You imagine things, and then you kind of come, and then you take it, you eat. There's a tension because you want it. You don't have it now. Now you're not happy with this experience, and because you're not happy, you imagine things, whatever would happen in future. So this experience with a close reflection may reveal you that this is not a peaceful state. This is not a happiness. If person would have a choice, even person would love the best food or whatever, if he would have a choice to take it food in unlimited amount, or to remove a desire for this, just to don't want it anymore, just to be happy as I'm now, like don't be hungry ever. I think everyone would love. Okay, I would. It's amazing, like yeah, you don't have to go down all the way, go up. I mean, it's nice to go, of course, but I would do it not for the desire of to eat something, but just for health, for example, for some other reason. But if you would, yeah, there is a pleasure from the sensations. But if anyone would know how to get even more pleasure from inside, from meditation, from be content in the present moment, like even this idea, I'm satisfied with whatever experience happening right now. Even this idea can bring so much joy, like this understanding that I can be content and satisfied with here and now, with whatever happening, without any change, without any. Then this is already, I don't know. For me, it's like higher human state. You know, when you in any given moment, you can be like this. And imagine if you die in this moment, in dying in full satisfaction or content, like okay, I had a good life, I had a wonderful life, and experience what I have now is the best what I can have. So I'm sure the destination of this death and rebirth would be the best you can ever imagine, like because of the contentment and peace what can be done. It doesn't mean we need to wait to practice it up to the last moment, of course, because in the last moment you would remember whatever you did in your life habitually. So it doesn't work like a magic. Okay, all life let me be greedy, and in last moment, okay, I will be generous. You know, it would not work like this. So I wish all of you to be able to experience as experience. Not to imagine, not to put something, not to proliferate, but just be content and happy, and not take things as mine. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.